Good morning. Well, I take that back. It's not really a good morning for me anyway. This video will probably lose me subscribers, and I'm so close to my 1,000 subscribers. I think I need 50 more. And I know you just want to make money off summer. No. I did start this channel because I thought I had a message that people needed to hear, but I also need just a little bit of an extra income, and my intention was always just to earn money on AdSense, so I would never Cash App or PayPal or all that other mess. If that makes me a bad person, so be it. I know by all appearances that I seem like I'm a person of material things, but the only way I could benefit would be to sell my house and land, and I'm not willing to do that. So if I have to struggle to keep it, I'll struggle. I'm not really a materialistic person. I drive a 2007 Ford Ranger, and I love it. Actually hit a deer about a month ago and only have one headlight now, so I only drive during the day, which is God's way of saying don't drive at night, because I can't see very well at night anymore, and it's probably saving lives. I buy my clothes at Walmart. If I won the lottery tomorrow, I'd still buy my clothes at Walmart. I don't know the brands of clothes that make you important, so I don't know what I'm missing. Neither do I know the types of cars that make you important. I would have to research that if I ever decided I wanted to be important. I'm just happy here. I don't need nice clothes to wander around the woods. My truck is the kind of vehicle I need to move branches and haul stuff. And if you ask me if there's anything I could have, what would it be? As far as materialistic things, I have everything I've ever wanted. There's nothing I want. It would have been a new tire for my modified golf cart, but I already got that. My son bought it for me, so I'm good. There's absolutely nothing I want. My house is in disrepair, but my husband, before he died, had bought all the stuff I needed to repair it. He just got sick before we could do it, and I'm doing that myself. And if you're a house builder, you'd probably have a heart attack. But unless you bust out a tape measure, it looks good. I hung hardy board siding all by myself. There's a trick to it. And my cousin told my aunt, who told him that I did this, and he said, there's no way she could have done that. If you want the trick, I'll tell it to you. Email me. All right. Back to the Summer Wells case. I have lost all hope in humanity. I swear. When Jose Roman is a hero, we have problems. Big problems. Do you think that a person of great morals, a person that cared about children, a person that was trustworthy, honest, would end up living in the Wells basement? Birds of a feather flock together. Think about how he got there. Andrew Hilt. Andrew Hilt is a self-proclaimed atheist, I think Satanist, but definitely atheist. He's bisexual. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You do you. But Jose's apparently on this campaign that he is not. Came from New York in a van with 14 other people. They were going to move down here and went back the same day. That's a plan. That's a well thought out plan there. He was married, has 3 children, 3 daughters, but doesn't pay child support, has affairs because he's had relationship with Allie, some woman in the United States part of the Philippines, I believe. Yeah. We need to follow him. We need to believe everything he says because he is just the hero in all of this. Yeah. I believe with everything inside me that if Satan himself spoke against Candace and Don Wells, there would be people saying, "Oh, poor little Satan. God was so mean to him. He threw him out of the house. And he was just a child. He threw him out. That mean God. How could he do that? Poor little Satan. Poor little Satan." What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Summer would not want you to be mean to her parents. Are these good parents? No. But if we start letting public opinion determine whether people are guilty or innocent, then we just need to go back to the Salem witch trials. I'm going to tell you a story, and I got this off of Chasing Truth. She posted a podcast of a true crime story where a young girl was murdered, 18 or 19 years old. And the Facebook group started, about trying to find out who murdered her. Web's loose. And there were several groups, and they all started fighting amongst each other. There was a person who had mental health issues, who one group thought was guilty. The other group thought he was innocent. And it turned out the person who murdered this girl was nobody that any of the groups suspected. And he was arrested. The people who were following the case didn't believe that the mentally schizophrenic man was innocent, even though someone else had been arrested. And after the true killer was arrested, they threw the mentally ill man off a bridge. A group of normal people just like you and me threw him off a bridge. So if you don't think that mob mentality can hurt people, you are wrong. Jose Roman is not a person that can be trusted. He ended up in the Wells basement. He was not employed. He didn't take care of his own children. He has everything to gain by going against Candace and Don. Honestly, do you think this man was not watching social media and the public opinion before he came up and told his story? Do you think he was going to get up here and say, you know what? They were raunchy people, but they loved summer. He called Grandis. Absolutely, he knows what's going on. And I'm almost sure that Justice for All has, in some way, shared his super chat, something. I mean, why do you think he drew out another interview? I understand. We have set up a society that makes it almost impossible for people to be happy, regardless of how you feel about equal men and women's equal rights. Women shoulder the responsibility of taking care of the children because that's what we were made to do. It's in our DNA, and it's the way it's going to be. Men were the providers. The women were the children bearers. Now that we live in a society where monetarily you can't get by on one income, we've got women who work 12, 14 hours a day, come home, have to clean house, cook dinner, get the kids' homework done. And it's too much for one person to bear. They're exhausted. Men are having to work 2, 3 jobs. You can't raise healthy, mentally healthy people when you're exhausted, when you're stressing over money. Now, we brought some of this on ourselves because just like y'all look at Don and Candace and, oh, their home's not adequate. I swear I read a comment where this woman was telling the Wells how they should live and told them that they needed to change their sheets every week. Lady, I don't change my sheets every week. In fact, I don't change them but once a month. And, you know, I'm a single woman. There's not much going on in my sheets. And they're not dirty. I take a shower before I go to bed. But if you're going to condemn people based on their sheet changing, I mean, what have we become? We don't need all the stuff we have. We don't need $70,000 cars. We don't need little mansions to live in. Maybe if we got back to, you know, everything doesn't have to be pristinely perfect, we could raise some normal people. Because the children that we're pumping out right now, they're worthless. They can't climb a tree. They don't want to go outside. They want to stay inside on their little games and little phones that they get when they're 7 years old. I'm telling you, if the zombie apocalypse happened tomorrow, none of this new generation would be able to survive. We've put what's important to us as material things, as how we appear to each other, you know. Well, I'm a good person because I change my sheets 1.5 times a week, and because my house is spotless, and because my kids are spotless. You know why I feel such a connection to Summer? Because I basically was just like her as a little girl. I was a tomboy. I'm a natural blonde, and I'm going to tell you, there's something about naturally blonde hair. If you don't brush it every day, if I didn't brush my hair every day, if I went 3 days without brushing my hair, I would have dreadlocks. When I was a kid, I was the youngest of 5 children, and I was a late in life accident. So my oldest sibling was almost 6 years older than me. They would chase me down to brush my hair. A lot of days they didn't catch me. I didn't care about my hair during the summer. Now, you know, I would be forced to brush it to go to school. I had many knots cut out of my hair. Many, many knots. Blonde hair, for some reason, when you sleep, it just tangles up. I think it's because it's baby fine, but there's a lot of it. And still to this day, if I go to bed with wet hair, it's funny. I laugh. When I look in the mirror in the morning, I have pretty long hair, and it's standing straight out. It's funny. If I was a more confident person, I would take a picture of it and post it. I'm just, you know, I just don't know what to say. I could do all the research in the world. I could show you absolutely the truth about so many other people could be guilty of this crime, but you do not want to hear it. You're not going to hear it. I'm wasting my time. I had a lady tell me yesterday when I would put up my video about the bikers, there were no bikers that came and looked for Hunter. That's ridiculous. Quit spreading lies. You people don't even know the facts of the case. That's already been substantiated. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to post any more videos, but I'm not going to be a popular person. I know that. I still feel like I have a message, so I'm still going to post, but I don't think I'm ever going to reach my 1,000 subscribers, and that's okay. I'm just going to have to maybe put more time into my little Etsy store, which I do pretty good there. I'm in the top 3%, but I mean, I think that the only people that can actually earn a living on there must be in the top 0.1%. And Etsy, I love you. I'm not saying anything bad against you. All right, I'm going to try to have a good day, even though this is just bothering me. Yeah, Jose's a great guy. He's so honest. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Don't want to get it. Have a good day.